A Textile and Nonwoven, Import-Export, Website Guide at Dmoz-Odp. Chapter 1. Textiles and Nonwovens, Import-Export, Websites at dmoz-odp.org/business/textiles_nonwovens/textiles/import_and_export. Textile websites. abtxintl.net, Abtex International, Ltd., Pakistan. afzalco.com, Afzal & Co., Pakistan. alliedinternational.net.in, Allied International, India. anta.co.uk, Anta Scotland, Ltd., UK. Arriva.cz, Arriva, Ltd., Czech Republic. asli.dk, asli/s, Denmark. Benelux.gr, Benelux SA, Greece. bkseth.com, bkseth Textiles Pvt, Ltd., India. buoyancyimpex.com, Buoyancy Impex, India. Canaran.com, Canaran, Inc., Canada. Sensoe.com, Sensoe Import-Export Co., Ltd., global trading in flexible polyurethane foam products, man-made fibers and textile wastes, mattress and furniture materials, and thermobonded needle punch fabrics. Codefine.com, Codefine, Switzerland. dangote-group.com, Dangote Group, Nigeria. edeniztextile.com, Edenize Textile as, Turkey. ilatintrade.com, Ilit International Trade Co., Ltd., Turkey. stesngg.com, Estex Engineering and Trading Co. Eurolinen.com, Group Europe Chine Afrique SA, France. Fabindia.com, Fabindia Overseas Pvt, Ltd., exporters and retailers of Indian handloom textiles, organic food products, floor coverings and body care products. Fabtex.in, Fabtex Group, India. fintexpack.com, Fintex, Pakistan sourcing and quality inspection agency for woven textile fabrics, ready-made bed, bathroom, table and kitchen linens, and soft furnishings. flag-apex.com, Flag Apex, Ltd., Bulgaria. Foxfiber.com, Vrecies, Ltd., USA. Gilliman.be, Gilliman Group, Belgium. gsixm.com, GSIXM America, Inc., USA. gths.cn, Qiatai International Group, China. Guarnieresales.com, Guarnieresales SAS, Italy. Hiking.com.cn, Hiking Group, China. imisk.com.tr, Misk Group, Turkey. Indconex.com, Indian Connections, India. Interlandgroup.com, Interland Group, Turkey. jakubiak.com.pl, j.jakubiak SA, Poland. Jutexport.com, Jute Export Corp., Bangladesh. Kanematsuusa.com, Kanematsu USA, Inc., diversified company, active in textiles, metals, electronics, chemicals, food products, and advanced materials and nanotechnology. Kishcogroup.com, Kishco Group, India. Kishincorp.com, Kishin Corp., Korea. Legendart.biz, Legend Art, Italy. Levi.com.tr, the Levi Group, diversified group of trading companies, active in import and export of textiles, papers, pharmaceuticals, office equipment and stationery, household hardware and agricultural products. Lockfab.com, the Lokanath Weavers Industrial Co-op. Mananik.com, Mananik Co., Iran. Marinatextiles.com, Marina Textiles, Inc., Canada. NaeemBrothers.com, Naeem Brothers, Ltd., Pakistan. Nantex.com.cn, Nanjing Corp., China. RajiniYarns.com, Rajini International, India. RNBGroup.com, RNB Group, Group of Trading, manufacturing and tourism companies. RomanoExport.ro, Romano Export SA, Romania. SAGAR-GROUP.com, Sagar Group, India. SAAPEX.com, Sai Apex Enterprises Pte. Ltd., Singapore. SARA-INTL.com, Sarah Group, India. SceneQAAF.com, SceneCaf Industrial Co., Pakistan. SG-SPM.in, SG Distributors, India. Shiravi.com, Shirov International, focuses on exporting and distributing textiles, dyes and gift packing. SQUARE-CORP.com, Square Corp, India. StarkCarpet.com, Stark Corp, USA. Studio Campionogara.com, Studio Camponogara, Italy. Suryutex.net, Suryadhaya Fashions, India. SWICOFIL.com, Swicofil AG, Textile Services and Export Organization for European manufacturers of natural and synthetic fibers, yarns and fabrics for the textile, non-wovens, automotive and fishing industries. Teritex.com, Teritex Trading Pvt. Ltd., India. Texagencia.com, Texagencia SRL, Pakistan. Texichem.co.uk, Texichem, Ltd., UK. Texlink.co.kr, Texlink, Ltd., Korea. Texmartt.com, Texmart International, Pakistan. Texnetpk.com, Texnet International Pvt. Ltd., Pakistan. Textile.com.pk, Textile Sourcing Services, Pakistan. Textileimpex.com.pl, Textilimpex Co., Ltd., Poland. Tymartin.com, Ty Martin Group, Thailand. Torre.de, Torre International Europe GmbH, Germany. Trudelsilk.com, Trudel, Ltd., Switzerland. TrustedTradingCo.com, Trusted Trading Co., Ltd., Pakistan. Bedding and Furnishings, Import-Export, websites at dmoz-dpd.org/business/textiles_and_nonwovens/bedding_and_furnishings/import_and_export. Airwillexports.net, Airwill Exports, India. Amelco.com, Amelco Industries, Ltd., Cyprus. AmericanHometex.com, American Hometex, Inc., USA. Antiquelinens.org, Rochester Klein, USA. RLLeblankets.com, IRL Blankets, UK. AVSInternational.com, AVS International, India. BellinoFineLinens.com, Bellino Fine Linens, Inc., USA. BestGuyNHK.com, Bestgain Textile Co., Ltd. Hong Kong. BodrumLinens.com, Bodrum Group, USA. ChineseTowel.com, Xing Xing Foreign Trade Co., China. Cooptex.com, Co-Optex, India. CuddlesIndia.com, Cuddles, India. DTsDenizLee.com, Deniz Lee Textile as, Turkey. HamiltonAdams.com, Hamilton Adams, USA. HOMETEX-SUNTEX.com, Suntex Trading Co., Ltd., China. HomeTexCollection.bloombiz.com, HomeTex Collection, India. HomeTextile.com, Shanghai Home Textile Co., Ltd. Import and export of collections of bed and bathroom, and kitchen linens. JaspalHome.com, Jaspal & Sons Co., Ltd., India. KimberlyHouse.com, Kimberly House, Ltd., USA. CutHFab.com, the Kuthuparamba Weavers Co-op Society, Ltd., India. Latifint.com, Latif International Pvt. Ltd., Pakistan. LevellyUSA.com, Ilkin Textiles, USA. LinenConnect.com, Linen Connect, Ltd, UK. Lunantiques.co.uk, Lun Antiques, UK. Mayatex.com, Mayatex, Inc., importers of handmade saddle blankets and pads, and horse blankets. nakhuda.en.ec21.com, Nakhuda International, Pakistan. Newharbour.tripod.com, New Harbour, Ltd, UK. Ounsaraltd.com, Osra Textile Co., Ltd, Turkey. Ruia.co.uk, Ruia Group, UK. Sanlorenzo.gr, G. Sarazi.com, Sarazi, importers of hypoallergenic mulberry silk-filled comforters for retail and wholesale markets. 7zasindia.com, 7Cs exporters, India. 7zasindia.net, 7Cs exporters, India. Shahzadtextile.com, Shahzad Textile Industries, Pakistan. tapestry-warehouse.com, JND International, Inc., USA. Towels.theshop.com, Pioneer International, Ltd, exporters of Indian-made, yarn and piece-dyed terry towels and bathrobes, from cotton. Tishargroup.com, Tishar Group, India. Tyrone-group.com, Tyrone Textiles, Ltd, UK. Vespo.nl, Vespo Group, the Netherlands. Volgalinen.co.uk, Volga Linen, UK. Carpets, Import-Export, websites at dmoz-odp.org/business/textiles_and_non-woven/textiles/carpets/import_and_export. Subcategories. Associations. Consultants. E-commerce. Resources. atsarexports.com, Atsar Exports, hand-woven cashmere carpets, silks, raw materials, other handicrafts. BonnieLivy.rug.com, Bonnie Livy Rug Corp., USA. Barokaycarpet.com, Barak Carpet, Kuzadasi, Turkey. CASA-SERVICE.IT, Casa Service SRL, Italy. CCCint.com, CCC International, USA. ClassicalCarpets.com, Classical Carpets, USA. ClassicCustomRugs.com, Classic Custom Rugs, P. Ltd, Nepal. Davidadler.com, David E. Dilmaghani.com, Mehdi Dilmaghani & Co., Inc., USA. drossos-carpets.gr, Drossos SA, Greece. ebisons.com, Ebisons Haraunian Imports, USA. EndlessNotRugs.com, Endless Knot Rug Co., USA. earnemet.com, Ernemet Co., Turkey. faroutcarpets.co.uk, Farout Carpets, UK. Farouks.com, French Accents Rugs and Tapestries Inc., New York. FazyY.com, Fizi Import and Export Co., Ltd, USA. Flocati.com, Hellenic Rug Imports, Inc., USA. Frankames.com, Frank Ames, USA. GoldenAgeRugs.com, Golden Age, USA. HRIRugs.com, Haraunian Rugs International Co., USA. JauntyInc.com, Jaunty Co., Inc., USA. JazzedCorp.net, Jazzed Co., Ltd, China. Jehangallery.com, Jehan Gallery, Singapore. Colleen.com, Colleen Rug, Inc., USA. Cavian.net, Massoud Cavian, Germany. KennethMink.com, Kenneth Mink, offering area rugs in contemporary and retro styles including accent and Persian designs. Laruzai.com, Laracy Tribal Art, UK. Lotfi&Sons.com, Lotfi & Sons, Inc., USA. MemoryCarpets.com, Istanbul Memories, Turkey. Marerugs.com, Mare Corp., USA. NepaliExporter.com/index.html, Bumling Organization, exporters of hand and machine-made Nepalese carpets and rugs. Norizon.com, Naurisen Rug Corp., USA. Nowbari.de, Yaghaub S. Oldcarpet.com, Old Carpet, Inc., USA. OrientalRugExperts.com, David J. PasaArgadCarpets.com, Pasargad, Antique and Reproduction Oriental Rugs and Carpets. PersianCarpetExport.com, Persian Carpet Export, Iran. Razai.de, Razai Export Import GmbH. Germany. ShalomBrothers.com, Shalom Brothers, Inc., USA. ChicRugs.com, Chic International, Inc., Canada. Shivhan.com, Shivhan and Associates, LLC, USA. ShopChandra.com, Chandra, USA. SinoSiamCarpet.com, Sino-Siam Carpet Co., Ltd., Thailand. SmyrnaTrading.com, Smyrna Trading, Inc., USA. SourceMondial.co.nz, Source Mondial, Ltd., New Zealand. Tabatabee.gr, Tabatabi Trading, Greece. Tajir.rugbird.com, Tajir Rug Export and Import, Ltd., Turkey. Transocean.com, Transocean Import Co., Inc., USA. VermontTibetanRugs.com, Vermont Tibetan Rugs, USA. Dyestuffs and Chemicals, Import-Export, websites at dmoz-odp.org/business/textiles_and_nonwovens/dyestuffs_chemicals/import_and_export. Astrid.com, Astrid International, India. Baltkomerk.lt, Baltkomerk, Ltd., Lithuania. Bezgiandychem.com, Bezgiandychem, Inc., USA. brgroup.net.in. ColorTechJapan.com, ColorTech Japan Co., Ltd., Japan. Fulongco.com, Fulong Import and Export Co., Ltd., China. Hollandia.nl, Hollandia International BV, the Netherlands. Piramsal.co.kr, Pramsal Trading Corp., Korea. Pravindichem.com, Pravindichem Industries, India. Prochemicalanddye.com, Prochemical and Dye, Inc., USA. Fabrics, Import-Export, websites at dmoz-odp.org/business/textiles_and_nonwovens/textiles/fabrics/import_and_export. AaronCh.com, Ayrink Textile, Ltd., Turkey. BakerTextiles.com, Baker Textiles, Inc., global importers and exporters of grage, and dyed, printed and finished woven fabrics for the garment industry, from cotton, polyester, polyamide, and blends. BankMiller.com, Bankmiller Co., Inc., USA. BARTH-SEIDEN.de, Barth and Konenkamp Seiden GmbH, Germany. BartzenFabrics.com, Bartzen Fabrics, Inc., USA-based importers and distributors of textile fabrics for decorative applications. BENNETT-SILKS.co.uk, Bennett Silks, UK. BerensteinTextiles.com, Berenstein Textiles, USA. BroadwayTextiles.com.au, Broadway Textiles, Australia-based importers and exporters of woven, and warp and circular knitted fabrics for sports, corporate and protective wear, from polyester, cotton, polyamide, and blends. Cabras.de, Iketex/Cabras Agency, Germany. ChenW.com, Shinwco, Ltd., China. China-Fangyu.com, Fangyu Import and Export Corp., China. ConceptTextile.com, Concept Textile Corp., exporters of pure and blended, regular and specialty yarns and textile fabrics for the garment industry. Cotton-Textiles.nl, Cotton Textiles Inchid BV, the Netherlands. Daesongtex.com, Daesong Textile Co., Ltd. Korea. Danimports.com, Dan Imports, importers of jacquard and flat woven, medium and lightweight peony silk fabrics for fashion and decoration applications. Delavarco.com, Nazan and Delavar Trading, LLC, United Arab Emirates. Dealin.cn, Daylin Goods and Materials Co., Ltd., China. Brown.com, Brown, Inc., Canada. E-sabater.com, Sabater Commercial Agency, Spain. ElliotBerman-Textiles.com, Elliott Berman Textiles, USA. EXINDFabrics.com, Exind Corp., India. FabcoTOnline.com, Fabcot International, Pakistan. FoxFabrics.com, Fox Fabrics, Inc., USA. GECOTEX.com.cy, Gacotex Agencies, Ltd. Cyprus. GeorgeBowbrick.com, George A. GoldenThreadSilks.com, Golden Thread Silks, USA. GTT.ca, GDT Techno Textile, Inc., Canada. HiXIN.com, Hixin Group Co., Ltd., exporters of Chinese-made textile and packaging products, and yarns, and toys. HeyJDens.com, Hijdens Textiles, the Netherlands. Heilmannen.org, Heilmann GmbH, Germany. HendersonTextiles.com, Henderson Textiles, UK. HHeckWorld.com, Handicrafts and Handlooms Exports Corp., India. HJ3300.com, Hokju Tex Enterprises Pte. Ltd., Singapore. IMPTEX.com, Imtex International Corp., USA. IN 100129404.trustpass.alibaba.com, Star Silk Exports Pvt. Ltd., India. JianyiChina.com, Jianyi Textile Co., Ltd., China. JMTInternational.com, JMT International Agencies, UK. CamlaTextiles.com, Camla Textiles, Inc., USA. Koskasco.com, Salim Koskas and Co., Lebanon. Koshtex.com, Koshtex, Inc., USA. Laumeta.lt, Laumetos Prekaiba, Ltd., Lithuania. Lead-links.com, Lead Links, Ltd., Bangladesh. Elibassilk.com, Libas, Ltd., USA. MagnaFabrics.com, Magna Fabrics, import and export of a variety of fabrics for apparel, clothing, decorative, home furnishing, automotive, military, technical and industrial applications. MANDNTextiles.co.uk, M&N Textiles, Ltd., UK. Marcotex.net, Marcotex International, Inc., USA. MarcusBrothers.com, Marcus Brothers Textiles, Inc., importers and converters of textile fabrics for craft, quilting and apparel applications. Metrofabrics.com.au, Metro Fabrics, Australia. Metaltex.com, Metal Trading Co., Ltd., China. MMITextiles.com, MMI Textiles, Inc., USA. Morefortune.com.hk, More Fortune Co., Ltd., Hong Kong. Neilkamal.com, Neilkamal Group, Dubai. Novatex.cz, Novatex as, Czech Republic. OCSinotex.com, Orient Crown Asia, Ltd., Hong Kong. ODDIES-TEXTILES.co.uk, Audis Textiles, traders and importers of a wide variety of textile fabrics to the over-the-counter trade, and the craft and clothing industries. Organicculture.tripod.com/bamboofabric.html, Organic Culture, USA. PARA-INTERNATIONAL.com, Para International BV. the Netherlands. Plumridge.com, Plumridge, Inc., USA. Pongees.com, Pongees, Ltd., UK. Premier-Textiles.com, Premier Textiles, Ltd., UK. Protex-GmbH.com, Protex GmbH, Germany. PureSilks.us, BR Exports, India. Rishabhimpex.com, Rishavite Impex, India. Rubytex.co.za, Rubitex CC, South Africa. RYTEKSMA.LT, UAB Rieksma, Lithuania. Sarimpex.com, Saraf Impex PVT, Ltd., India. Simi.com.gr, Simisio, Greece. Sonata.com.au, Sonata Furnishings Thai, Ltd., Australia. SouthPacificFabrics.com, South Pacific Fabrics, Australia. Stahlbage.se, Stahlbage Sweden. STMI-silk.com, STMI, France. StudioBird.com, Studio Bird Forma, USA. Swisscot.com, Swisscot Textiles, Ltd., international traders in grey and finished fabrics for home textiles, garment and industrial applications. Telio.com, Telio NCIE, Canada. TextilesNepal.com, Handloom Textiles of Nepal, USA. Textilestoklots.com, Wouters Textile BV, the Netherlands. Textilietraders.co.uk, Textile Traders, UK. ver-ker.hu, Verker, Ltd., Hungary. Veerestextiles.com, Verhees International Textiles, the Netherlands. Veteranco.com, Veteranco, direct importers of original leather, carpet, headlining material, vinyl, and convertible canvas for foreign automobiles. Viasmarketing.com, Vias Marketing Services Pvt, Ltd., India. ZJGOTF.com, East Ocean Co., Ltd., China. Chapter 2. Textiles and Nonwovens, Import-Export, Websites 2. Fibers, Import-Export, websites at dmoz-odp.org/business/textiles_and_nonwovens/fibers/wholesale_and_distribution. Subcategories. Bamboo. Man-made. ajrconature.co.za, Conature Group, South Africa. Canj.com.cn, C&J International Trade Co., Ltd., China. DavyTextiles.com, Davy Textiles, Inc., USA. Euroflax.com, Euroflax Industries, Ltd., India. JohnnyVencato.com, Johnny Vencato, Italy. glaser-textile-ulm.de, Glaser GmbH, Germany. Muhlmeier.de, Muhlmeier GmbH, Germany. Multifiber.de, Multifiber Handles GmbH, Germany. Poesiger.com, Posiger Textile Rostoff GmbH, Germany. Rotex.com, Rotex Wolf Faser GmbH, Germany. rsmcompany.com, RSMCO, USA. Steinfibers.com, Steinfibers, Ltd., USA. TyRecordFabrics.com, Sri Tika Fab Pvt, Ltd., India. Industrial Yarns and Sewing Threads, Import-Export, websites at dmoz-dp.org/business/textiles_and_non-woven/industrial_yarns_sewing_and_import_export. Gianapati-hi-yarn.net. Ganapatha Chettiar, India. Ameropa.ch, Ameripa AG, Switzerland. bhtengda.com, Tengda Trading Co., Ltd., China. blfriedman.com, bl. Dayut.com, Diet, Spain. evergreen-global.com, Evergreen Global Pte. Ltd., Singapore. Fiberindustry.net, Viquay Import and Export Co., Ltd., China. Hatchvari.com, Hatchvari Corp., Pakistan. Halltexyarn.com, Halltex Yarn, Inc., import and export of a wide variety of natural, synthetic and blended yarns for knitting and weaving applications. Impexlimited.com, Impex, Ltd., Turkey. Jinwoon.com, Jinwoo Enterprise, Korea. Krishtex.com, Krishtex, India. LahodieOverseas.com, Lahodi Overseas, Ltd., India. Landmarkinter.com, Landmark International, India. Mayerinternational.com, Mayer International, India. Niltex.com, Nilgun International Trading Co., Ltd., Turkey. rjkimpex.com, RJK Impex, India. sitcoindia.com, Sai International Trading Co., India. Softtextile.biz. Startwithyarns.com, Titan Textile International Inc., Canada. SwedishYarn.com, Swedish Yarn, Inc., USA. TextileNetwork.com, Textile Network Concepts, Inc., USA. Tradesest.biz, Trades, India. UMS.com, United Raw Material Solutions, Inc., Export and Sourcing Agency, active in textiles, petrochemicals, plastics, and electronics. ZakiTrading.8m.com, Zaki Trading, Ltd., China. Leather and Fur, Import-Export, websites at dmoz-odp.org/business/textiles_and_non-woven/leather_fur/import_and_export. AbeLeather.com, Abraham Leather Corp., USA. Compania-de-Cueros.com, Compania-de-Cueros, Argentina. CatidosVazquez.com, J. ExpoFergus.com, ExpoFergus, Argentina. FOC.de, FOC-OHG, Germany. InternationalLeatherSource.com, International Leather Source, USA. ItaloLeather.com, Italo Leather, Inc., USA. KLienLeathers.com, Kilian Leathers, USA. Copenhagenfur.com, Copenhagen Fur, Denmark. LTIUSA.com, Leather Trends, Inc., USA. MercoExport.com, Merco Export, exporters of cow and sheep hides, and wet blue and vegetable tanned leathers for the garment, footwear, and upholstery industries. Mumoo.nl, Mumu, the Netherlands. Parpia.com.sg, Parpia International Pte. Ltd., Singapore. RyanLeathers.com, Ryan Leathers, Ltd., UK. Xiaoco.com, Schoko Handelsgesellschaft mbH, Austria. Sofic-cuir.com, Sofic SAS, France. TataInternational.com, Tata International, India. van-hoorn.com, Van Hoorn Trading BV, the Netherlands. Clothing trade websites at dmoz-odp.org/business/consumer_goods_services/clothing/import_and_export. aepcindia.com, AEPC. Apparel Export Promotion Council, India. China-accessories.com, Jametassi Accessories Co., Ltd., China. Fabitechcompany.com, Fabtech, USA. franz-mensch.de, Hauben, Germany. Groomingfashion.8m.net, Grooming Fashion, USA. gdigtex.com, Qiaotai Group, China. HenaNstar.com, Henan Star, China. iei3.tripod.com, Indira Expo International, India. InnovativeCase.com, Innovative Case Inc., Imports variety of bags from Asia, coolers, duffels, backpacks, CD wallets. lead-links.com, lead links, Ltd, Bangladesh. Motivexonline.com, Motivex, Pakistan. Mulitex.com, Mulitex, Ltd, import and export of collections of woven and knitted sports and casual wear for men, women and children. plhfashion.com, PLH Fashion Group, Taiwan. Promod.ro, Promod Ltd, Romanian firm dealing in the import of second-hand clothing. Samigoran.com, S&G Textile Consulting, Turkey. sci-ties.com, Cities, Inc., manufacturers' agents for custom-designed neckwear, from silk. SingoniaExports.com, Singonia Export PVT. Sinotexes.com, Zhejiang Textiles Co., China. Socksturkey.com, Zara Socks and Textiles Agani, Ltd, Turkey. Springfootwear.com, Spring Footwear. stride-online.com, Stride Co., Ltd, Thailand. tatanhk.com, Tatank, China. tea-india.org, Thai Repair Exporters Association, T, India. Trendprior.com, Trendprior Textiles BV, the Netherlands. Vicuna Fashions.